Yo, happy Mardi Gras, people. Happy Mardi Gras. Okay, so today has been very eventful for me. I have been at work all day. I finally get off. I get to see my uncle's costumes. I got to spend a little time with my family, do what I do, you understand me? you know? So today didn't turn out to be so bad. The only thing is that I wish the baby was here. Yesterday, I got the opportunity to check out what? What? Did you see it? Because I saw it and I heard motherfuckers was other motherfuckers was watching it. Talking about basketball wives, y'all. Ain't none of these hoes wives. For basketball wives. Evelyn is meeting with a wedding planner to discuss this wedding. Let's be real. They got together because it is good for business. I think along the way some real shit got involved. But I think two assholes are perfect for each other, such as Chad and Evelyn. Chad is the most, don't get me wrong, I love me a chocolate man, and he is just gorgeous. He is, the teeth, everything. But he is an asshole. And she, while she may be very attractive, is a seemingly evil, bitter old bitch. The wedding will be in Florida. She will have no bridesmaids, and she and Chad love each other very dearly. Really? Oh my God. Bitch, give me a break. Jen and Susie. And let me just say that I hate Susie. Like, I really don't like Susie at all. Out of everybody that I watch on all these reality shows, I don't like Susie the most. Because out of everybody, she's the shit starter that never finishes her own shit. Everybody else gets into it, fights. If you don't like the position they take on it, that's all well and good. But they still say what the fuck they gotta say at the end of the motherfucking day. And Susie does exactly the opposite. She only acts big when she's with other bitches acting big. And that annoys me. Her lisp annoys me. Her lack of style annoys me. The fact that she can say racist ass shit and not even look Asian but be Asian, bitch. You are in between racist and it is scaring the fuck out of me. Because I don't know about y'all, but Susie is bad built and not fucking cute. And that's how I feel about that bitch. Fuckery. Jen is discussing her husband. And of course they run that clip back of when your boy threw the drink in Jennifer's face. He was such a bitch for that. What kind of man are you? I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that at all. Okay? I'm sorry. But every 5 minutes last season, Jen or Evelyn were throwing drinks at other people. And I'm tired of it. I really am. Like, if you're going to fight somebody, just tell them you want to fight them. But stop all that throwing drinks and shit. Everybody act like because she's a female, she should be able to do this type of ignorant shit and get away with it and not be ran up on. Now, he didn't hit her. He didn't choke her ass up. He didn't push her. He didn't lay a finger on her. But he threw that drink so fucking hard that if it would have touched her face, she'd have been all fucked up. All bluesed up. But I digress. Whatever. Psh, splash, bitch. Get to Susie talking about Royce. And Susie says that she feels like Royce and her are not talking lately and she doesn't know whether Royce is mad with her or whatever. But we all know that Royce is mad with her because last season, Susie's fucked up shape ass decided that she wanted to throw Royce under the bus so that she can be friends with Evelyn and Jen's bougie, no class having, stick up they ass, one up the pussy for Evelyn asses. Jen makes a statement about Royce being immature. And at this point, I feel like shut the fuck up. I think the only reason they call her immature is because when it comes to style and the way they carry themselves, they're way more on this. I walk like this. I have heels on. I have designer shit on. My weave is plucking. I'm off of the fucking chain. And Royce is like, I'm here. I'm cute. I'm hot. Whatever. Let's do it. Let's dance. Let's pop. Let's do whatever. Cute. You know what I mean? She's fucking cute. And that will always come off as being childlike. But I would never call her immature. Better come back down to Mars. Look, quit chasing cars. What happened when the dough gets low? Bitch, you ain't that fine. No way. No way. Crazy bitch. Jen hasn't talked to Evelyn. She has not talked to Evelyn. They're not cool. They're not on each other's radars at this point. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Then we get to Royce and the new girl, Keisha. And I like Keisha. I like Keisha. Married to some basketball player. I forgot. Don't give a fuck. Either way it go, whoever he was, he left her at the altar. And this was all over the internet a couple of years back when, you know, he left her at the altar the day of. And she's very cute, very, you know, nice. And she's a dancer like Royce. She also has her own dancing company. And Keisha tells her that she should meet her friend Kenya Bell. So they decide that eventually Royce will meet Kenya Bell. Keisha asks Royce, what did she think about the other girls? And Royce was just like, I'm going to let you form your own opinion about them, and then we'll talk about it. Which, I understand. You don't want nobody trying to say, you said this, you said that, because that gives them hoes fuel to the fire of hating you. And Royce was just like, I'm going to let you form your own opinion. And I respect that. Another way of her showing that she is not immature, Jennifer. Get to Tammy and Evelyn. And Tammy, of course, is nosy and wants to know why her and Jen aren't talking, what's been going on. Evelyn says that she is not talking to Jen and doesn't really go into detail why. But she does say that Jen is running her mouth in the media. And we've seen that. I don't know if you are on the blogs, but you're on the blogs, then you should know that Jen kind of does have a lot of negative things to say when it comes to Evelyn and her relationship with Ocho Cinco. But I don't know whether it's coming from a place of hate or a place of honesty. Whatever the case may be, Evelyn is pissed off, through with the bitch, and don't want to be cool with the hoe. Over dick. Over dick! We get to Keisha, Kenya, and Royce, who are all meeting up. And they are seemingly getting along. Kenya is an aspiring everything. She's a singer. We don't know. I don't know. I've never heard of this bitch, so I don't know. And Royce is saying the same thing. You should meet the other ladies. You should form your own opinion. But they all decide that they should definitely meet Tammy. Because Royce loves Tammy. So she feels like, yeah, she might be blunt. She might be ignorant. But I love her, and y'all should get to know her. She will have you cracking up. Which, I agree. Then we get to Royce and Susie finally meeting up. Susie has been texting Royce, but Royce ain't been trying to talk to that bitch. They get into this back and forth thing where Susie keeps saying, no, I didn't. I didn't throw you under the bus. And Royce's like, yes, you did. You did throw me under the bus. No, I didn't throw you under the bus. Yes, you did, bitch. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You care more about being friends with Evelyn and Jennifer than you did about being friends with Royce. Let's be real, bitch. You wanted to stay on the show. And that's what's so cool. Susie tells Royce, I want us to start over. And Royce is like, fine, we can start over, but I still don't trust you as far as I can throw your big ass, bitch. So then Royce tells Susie that she should meet Keisha, because Keisha is very cool. Okay, fine, we'll meet Keisha. Of course, again, Susie has to try to be the motherfucking matchmaker amongst these hoes, and it's talking about Royce needs to talk to Jen, and Jen will now be receptive. And Royce is like, why, bitch? Because she not friends with Evelyn no more? You think you're trying to trick some motherfucking body, but I know what the deal is. And Susie's like, no, but then kind of, yeah. Well, bitch, that is the reason why. And that's fucking fake as hell. If as soon as you stop being friends with the super bitch, now you want to be friends with a regular bitch? No, bitch. Get the fuck. Yes. Drink every time I say bitch. It's Mardi Gras. Take a shot. Keisha and Susie finally meet up. Susie says the most ignorant shit for a seemingly biracial person. For her to call Keisha, she doesn't look like a Keisha to me. She sounds like a redneck hillbilly because she's from Texas. Well, bitch, that's the way born-bred Texas motherfuckers talk. If they not talking Spanish, bitch, they talking country. That's how they talk. What the fuck are you talking about? I could smack you in your face for saying that shit with that lisp and that un-Asian-esque features that your fucking tall ass have, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You make me mad. I don't like you. That's what I would tell her if I met her in person. Keisha look like a fucking Keisha to me. She look like a light-skinned Keisha. I'm from New Orleans, so I know all about the mixed Creoles and passing for white motherfuckers out here. And none of it surprises me. And bitch, you definitely can be called Keisha. Keisha, boo. They start talking about why the other girls don't like Royce. And Susie tells Keisha that they don't like, Royce. They used to make fun of like her hair and how she dressed. And Keisha is like, what kind of shit is that? Do they want clones of themselves walking around this motherfucker? Why does a woman have to look just like you in order to be acceptable in your eyes? But yet, when a bitch do dress like you talk about she's stealing or she's trying to be like you. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you want. You don't need friends. You need dick and children. You are not one of those females that should be friends with other females. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel, Evelyn. So then we get to Tammy and Jen. Because of course, again, Tammy is nosy and being kind of messy this episode and wants to know what the deal is between Evelyn and Jen. Jen is like, bitch, I don't even fucking know why they're so mad at me. She can call me though. I don't know. And she was like, she's open to talking to Evelyn, but if shit can't be fixed, because Evelyn was like, shit can't be fixed. But she was like, if it's just to get everything off the table, that's fine. But she don't want to be enemies with Evelyn. And if she don't want to be friends, that's fine too. Jen is basically like, I don't give a fuck. I got my own life to be worrying about. Susie, Kenya, Jen, and Keisha all meet up at a restaurant and they're talking and introducing themselves to each other. And of course, Jen automatically comes off like a bougie bitch auditioning bitches to follow her since she no longer follows Evelyn. Peep this out. Kenya likes her because Kenya likes bougie bitches. And when I read Royce's blog, Royce said to remember that. So that must mean that eventually Jen and Keisha Jen and Kenya are not going to be cool. And then, do you really like the bougie shit, bitch? Do you? Crow, baby, pretty pink, baby blue. Why don't you teach me something new? We're all just babies in my view. So crow, baby, crow, baby. They eventually get to sex talk, of course, and Susie decides that she wants to stand in a restaurant and show bitches how to do hand jobs while giving head. Thank you for the whole tips in the restaurant full of fucking people. Keisha felt uncomfortable. I felt like, bitch, sit your stupid ass down. And Jen should have been bougie enough at that point to feel embarrassed because the shit was embarrassing. But I guess we not that fucking bougie. We not that fucking bougie. Then we get to Tammy, Royce, Keisha, and Kenya. And Tammy is being messy again in this episode by basically just wanting to know what the other hoes feel about Susie and Jen. Of course, as soon as they sit down, Tammy asks Keisha, are you white? And yes, this is blunt and that's cute and all that, like you hoes like to act. But I don't know why. That just rubbed me inappropriate, and obviously the girl is not white. Keisha runs down the meeting between Jen and Susie, basically, and says the same shit that she said about Jen being bougie and being uncomfortable with Susie's over-sexual in a public place ass. Kenya was like, yeah, Jen is bougie, but she likes that. And Keisha also mentioned that she felt like Jen puts a wall up when she meets people. So it's like, you can't even get in, so why try? And Tammy is just basically sitting back, listening to everything, peeping the whole situation out, not really saying much, but just asking questions like a fucking pet detective. Tammy meets with Jen and Susie to run back like somebody in fucking high school and tell them everything the other girl said. I just don't like the way she told them. She told them in a way that made it seem like they was talking bad about these hoes when they really wasn't. Susie gets mad because they were talking about them. But y'all are doing the exact same thing right now. So what the fuck are you mad about, you bum bitch? What are you mad about? Like, shut the fuck up. You just want to jump in some shit because you think that make you cool. Because Jen probably going to be mad. Jen, you are bougie. And Tammy told her, you are bougie. And Susie, you are out of the fucking box. So stop acting surprised when somebody give a honest opinion of your asses. We get with Tammy, Shawnee, Evelyn, and Susie. Ev is like, why the fuck are you writing blogs about me and not coming to me and talking about it? What the fuck, bitch? And the facial expressions that this bitch is making in this motherfucking episode is crazy as shit. And I'm like, bitch, if you don't calm your extra ass down. Jen starts crying. It's like, what do you want from me, Evelyn? What do you want? No, fuck that. What do you want? Because you always want to come here with this shit. What do you want? Evelyn is like, bitch. You better calm your motherfucking ass down before I come across the table and punch you in your motherfucking face, bitch. Calm the fuck down, bitch. All this animosity. I thought y'all was friends, baby. This whole thing stemmed from Evelyn saying that Jen is going around messing with the same type of men as Eric. And Jen was like, basically said the same thing about Evelyn. They basically said the same thing about one another in fucking blogs or interviews, whatever. But Evelyn, I guess, is the one that got mad first. So she's the winner. Jen is just like, it was my publicist. And everybody was like, don't you have to sign off on these things? Like, you can't just put shit out and not know what it says. That was some weak ass shit, Jen. Let's just say that. I feel like you was weak for copping out and not just saying, bitch, that's how I feel. I feel like you fucking with this dude and he could put you in the same situation that your last nigga put you in. And when Evelyn made the same point to Jen, Jen was like, bitch, I can fuck whoever I want to. I'm not marrying no motherfucking athlete. And that was like a boom. Tammy feels like Jen should fire her publicist. Tammy, shut the fuck up. No resolve. These hoes still don't like each other. Jen starts crying. Shawnee and Tammy are like, oh, Jen, you look so sad. Da, 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 da. And Evelyn is like, save your crocodile tears, bitch. Take them back to your fucking publicist. You was a mean bitch. That was Basketball Wives Season 4 Episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. Please come back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. It's so important for y'all to like my videos. But I love y'all and peace.